second half underway. No changes at half time. In fact, we are underway. We're about 12 seconds into the second half. So as you rejoin us for full second half commentary of the Wales against Northern Ireland clash, which has no goals, but it's starting to simmer nicely in terms of the way the game's going right now at this present moment. No changes incidentally from either side. And away we go again as Corey Evans takes the ball back, and again Norwood right in there. And here's Ramsey now under pressure there from Corey Evans. Just for the record, Ireland attacking the goal to our right, Wales to the left in the second half. Wales in the red shirts, Ireland in the white with green trim, green shorts and white stockings. Wales with the white shorts and of course red stockings themselves. So a chance here for Northern Ireland now, attacking to the right where some of their Green Army are based. Hughes will get the ball back to goalkeeper Michael McGovern, who gets the ball away. Great first half it has been. 0-0. Plenty of substitutes. Just to remind you, the two teams: Hennessy, Gunter, Taylor, Davis, Chester, Williams, the captain Allen, Ramsey, Bale, Ledley and Vokes for Wales. They're 11. Lafferty's been pulled up again for another foul there on Ben Davis. But Northern Ireland, their line-up: McGovern, McCauley, Evans, Stephen Davis the captain, Kyle Lafferty the lone striker, Corey Evans, Stuart Dallas, who misses the next game through suspension, having been booked right on the stroke of half-time, Oliver Norwood, Aaron Hughes, Jamie Ward and centre-back Craig Cathcart. On the bench for Wales, it's King, Robson Cardew, Fon Williams the goalkeeper, George Williams, David Edwards, Jazz Richards, David Cottrell, James Collins of formerly of West Ham, Jonathan Williams, Danny Ward, David Vaughan, ex-Blackpool and Sunderland, and Simon Church. For Northern Ireland, Conor McLaughlin, Shane Ferguson, Chris Baird of West Brom, Niall McGinn, Will Gregg. Here's a chance for Lafferty. We just had to break off for a second. I've just gone through the rest of the substitutes for Northern Ireland. Will Gregg, Connor Washington, the QPR, the youngster there. Roy Carroll, the ex-United goalkeeper, Man United. Luke McCulloch, Paddy McNair, Josh McGuinness, Hodgson, and Alan Manus, the substitute goalkeeper. The third substitute keeper. Shot coming in there, I think, from Norwood. It's charged out. Now a chance for Davis, the captain. Tries to cross him from the right hand side with his right foot. He's charged again down by the Welsh defenders. Now it's again with Cathcart, and he tries to get something moving there. The former Blackpool man, Corey Evans, lifted it into the danger zone once again. And a good defensive work again by the Welsh on the edge of their own day. Joe Allen tries to get Gunter on his way, and he was surely tagged back there. The referee giving the decision to Wales. Martin Atkinson trying to referee it with good common sense there. There was a challenge from behind, and it is a free kick. It was Stuart Dallas. Remember, he's already on a yellow card. He's already missing the quarter-final match should Ireland get there. They will play the winners of Hungary and Belgium in the quarter-finals. And again, that particular match you'll be able to see tomorrow evening on my YouTube channel. Here comes Dallas now to Lafferty, and Lafferty was taken out there by Ashley Williams, who absolutely feels incensed by that decision. The sarcastic smile tells you all you need to know, but Lafferty was certainly taken out. It was a late challenge there by Williams, but no yellow card shown. It's a free kick in a very good position, and just listen to the Green and White Army now. They're singing, they're jumping, they're clapping, they're doing all sorts here now. Cathcart rather coming up from the back. The first big set piece opportunity of the second half. It comes Northern Ireland's way. Dallas, Davis and Evans, the three-man committee. Now it's become a two-man committee between Dallas and Davis, and Davis leaves it to Dallas. McCauley's come forward from the back. Plenty forward in white for the Northern Irish. The Green and White Army on the edge of their seats. So are the Welsh fans on their tenterhooks for other reasons here. They're nervous. Ireland are excited at the moment. Could Northern Ireland sneak in front? Dallas with the free kick to the left of the penalty area, the left of the D. About 25 yards out. Oh, he's played it short there. I thought he was going to float one in. And Corey Evans is free. The little chip back. Good defending again. It'll come out to the edge of the D. Shot deflected and just wide. Oh, Jamie Ward with the opportunity. The shot got in a big deflection there. I don't know whether it hit an Irish player, I think it might have done. It came off a defender. I know he came off a defender, I think. It has to be a corner, surely. This is the opportunity again from the cross there. And in fact, there was may have been an offside decision, in fact. Here's gone up a Wales, though. I did think it deflected up a Welsh player, but there must have been an offside there. I didn't see anything of an infringement there, but Northern Ireland now have possession. We're back in play. The ball forward towards Lafferty. He'll chase this down. Fortunately, he won't be able to chase that lost cause. All he'll do in the end is concede a throw. That long ball really asking a lot of him then, and Williams miscontrolling the header, but luckily for him there was nobody within a 5 metre radius, and now he's asked a lot of James Chester with a poor over-hit pass, which could put his team well in the quagmire here now. And a chance here for Northern Ireland with Dallas on the far side. Dallas now plays it out. Opportunity knocks here for Northern Ireland. They're having the best, and then that's a poor cross from the far side. And it will be a goal kick. It was never ever going to find Carl Lafferty, that cross from Oliver Norwood. And Oliver Norwood, I think, acknowledges the fact that he overcooked the cross. Well, maybe overcooking it is an understatement. As we see a young Irish fan there spot himself on the big screen in the Parc des Princes. Wayne Hennessy to take the goal kick for Wales, and it will be right-footed, and it's well over halfway, and it's flicked on again by Sam Vokes. Been winning the flick-ons with enormous irregularity when he's had the opportunity, and he loses out on the next ball on the edge of almost on the edge of the Irish D. Now Davis tries to amble forward. It's a free kick on halfway to Wales. Foul there by the Southampton players. Ashley Williams telling Carl Lafferty, you get back 10 yards, sunshine. I know your game. He takes the free kick accordingly, and he goes to the left-hand side, and Bale knocks it back, though, to Davis. Davis now in turn to Chester. Chester, and on it goes again. Now Aaron Ramsey, who put the ball in the net in the first half, but... Oh, that's a good ball. Bale with Vokes with a header rather from about 10 yards out. It was a wonderful cross from the right-hand side there. A lovely 40-yard pass from the right, and it was almost headed in, quite brilliantly almost by Sam Vokes, but he headed it well wide in the end. But a big chance for the Claret striker to really have made his mark in Euro 2016. He led the line very well in that victory over Russia the other night, which got Wales into this stage in the first place. And you just wonder really now, if only England had qualified there, would they have put in a better performance than the Welsh have done? The Welsh have been a little bit disappointing in the final third, I have to say. But it's knockout games are always seldom to see. Kevin is on there. Good afternoon to you, Kevin. Or good evening, rather, to you. Hoping that this one doesn't go to penalties as well. Doesn't think his nerves could handle it. I have to say, I believe the first one went to penalties. I didn't see the game. How was the tension in that first match, Kevin? I mean, that must have been... I can't imagine. I haven't seen any of the action from the first game, so I can't really comment on it so far, but I will have a look at the highlights later, and there will be a review programme, a recorded review of all the action. There'll be a live review and a live little debate whether the Republic and England can join one of these two teams in the next round of the European Championships, and we'll be doing that very much later on tonight when we get 5 minutes, because honestly I'll need to lie down after all this, I'll be honest with you. Just remember, if it does go, for those who are not familiar with the rules of knockout football, if it ends a draw after 90 minutes, then we will have extra time, and if it's level after that, it's penalties. And Sam Vokes is going to be withdrawn in place of Hal Robson-Kanu of Reading. And Vokes, who's led the line superbly for 2 games and a bit, has done superb, gets a good reception from the Welsh crowd. He's done really well. He's won every flick on known to mankind, and Sam Vokes gets a good round of applause from his manager as well. Shakes his hand. No complaints from Sam Vokes. Hal Robson-Kanu will come on, the man who got the winning goal, of course, against Slovakia. And it's Cathcart to take the Irish throw. 0-0 as we come up towards 10 minutes gone. The Welsh have made one change. Vokes off, Robson-Kanu on. And here is a chance now for Ramsey to get it forward. The ball headed back towards Lafferty. Lafferty on the edge of the area, but Taylor was there first for Wales. And that was a poor ball. Now a chance now here's a chance for Dallas to get it in there. There's the shot from almost 30 yards. and it came in from Oliver Norwood, who's got a good long-range shot. I remember him scoring a goal for Huddersfield Town against Burnley, where he just struck it from all the 30 yards past Tom Heaton. It was a superb goal, and it was a game that Burnley lost. It was only one of two lost, in fact, on the way to I think it was one of the 3 games that Burnley lost. They lost 3 games that season. They lost to Huddersfield away, and they also lost to Leicester at home and Middlesbrough when it was so one-sided, but then Middlesbrough pinched a winner right at the end for Jacob Butterfield. But I remember that goal, Oliver Norwood, and that's all I remember him for, really. A player that was born in Burnley. He scored against his old town club. He has been linked with a move back to Burnley, but at the moment it seems I wouldn't be too surprised if Sean Dyche, I mean, he's not doing himself any harm today. He's done really well in that Irish midfield. Here's Ramsey now for Wales, and that's a lovely ball out towards the far side. And a chance now for Gunter to get forward. Bale has drifted out to the right from the left-hand flank. He's gone from left to right flank, and he's tracking down Robert Crudley there. Surely now that's got to be an opportunity here for Wales in a very good position. And it's Oliver Norwood who's absolutely hacked down Gareth Bale there. And no doubt at all in my mind, that is a Wales free kick, and it's in a very good position just to the right of the D. Great opportunity here for either one of these two teams here. Absolutely hacked down Gareth Bale there, and no doubt at all. What an opportunity this is going to be. Now, there are 4 in the Irish wall. Excitement building on the faces of the Welsh fans. It's you-know-who over the free kick. And he's scored from 2 free kicks already in this tournament. One against Slovakia and one against England. Michael McGovern will be aware of that in that Irish goal. And Bale, as we commentated on against England, he did it against England from a bit further back. It's about 25 yards from goal, just to the right of the D. Bale with his right foot shoots, and a great save by McGovern. That was a tremendous save, and that was a really good save. And then Wales appealed for a penalty, I think, or a free kick, I think. Irish Spurs gone down, it's over the other end now. And a free kick to Northern Ireland. And Taylor might get his name in the book, he does. And become the first Welshman in the book. And it's all happening here in the space of, 30 seconds or so. A free kick to Wales. Bale took it with his right foot. He got over the wall. And McGovern superbly diving to his left-hand side. Made the save. And then at the other end, Ireland broke away. And Jamie Wall was taken out. This was the free kick again. It was going in. To be fair to McGovern, it was straight at him, but still needed saving. It was a fantastic free kick again. And, you felt for Northern Ireland then at that moment in time, but they hadn't reckoned on big goalkeeper McGovern. Free kick taken by Northern Ireland. Dallas sends it back into the danger zone and out again. It's a corner. And now the game is back on tenterhooks. What a game now this is going to be. So, a corner kick. How are your nerves, Wales and Ireland fans? How are your nerves, folks? I'm not even Welsh or Irish, but I'm going to feel sad and joyous for one of these two teams who do go through or go out. We've played an hour. Extra time looms large at the moment. There's big stand. Dallas was attacking the corner from the back post. It was a very well hit corner, but and it was only Norwood who struck the corner, and in the end Stuart Dallas couldn't climb high enough. He wasn't tall enough to get to the end of that ball, and in the end it's a throw to Wales level with their own penalty box. But they must be a little bit relieved there, the Welsh, but they were in an ace of taking the lead there through Gareth Bale, and we all know what he's like. We've seen him score 2 free kicks in this competition, although without being disrespectful to Gareth Bale himself, both would come to goalkeeping errors. But still 0-0. What a game. 1 goal now would light the blue touch paper and would give us an interesting finish to the game, a grandstand finish. Here's a corner kick, and Stuart Dallas working hard on that left-hand side, really doing tremendous work. And now a corner to Northern Ireland, and you think this is their best chance of a goal here. The Green and the White Army enjoying a trip of a lifetime here in Paris. It would be an unbelievable moment if they scored here from this corner kick. 60 minutes gone, an hour gone. Norwood with the corner, right-footed in towards the 6-yard box. It's very, very deep and it's very, very poor. And it's a goal kick to Wales. It's out behind for the goal kick. And Michael O'Neill has asked, why? Why, for heaven's sake? And it was a poor corner, to be fair. So, John Williams again, about to come on for Wales. And they know now that there's an opportunity to be had here as Bale goes on the chase again against Cathcart. Cathcart heads out almost over the edge of his own penalty area. Wales have a throw, Bale to take. Who will hold this game on tenterhooks? Ireland have had the better chances. Wales have fashioned a couple of openings from you know who, Mr. Bale. Here's Mr. Ramsey though, from Mr. Allen's pass. 0-0 it is in Paris, and Ramsey does very, very well. Shakes off the clutches of the defender. Plays a lovely ball in from the right hand side, and Robson Kanu was in there, but he'll break to Bale on the near side. Bale's got a little bit of time, he gets the cross in, a little nick on the cross, headed away by Northern Ireland. Ramsey for one moment he was going to strike it full in the face on the volley, but he didn't. He controlled it, had a pot shot, it was charged down by the Irish defence. Now a chance now for Wales to get it forward, and it will go out of play from Ben Davison, no less, for a goal kick to Northern Ireland, and a chance for them all of a sudden to clear their lines. Wales about to make their second substitution, and Felix Brick of Germany is conducting the substitutions, and now we're going to see Joel Ledley withdrawn, and John Williams of Crystal Palace will come on and take his place. We'll just confirm that he plays for Crystal Palace. He did play for Palace, yes he does. So Joel Ledley, he's off. He also plays for Crystal Palace as well. Joel Ledley, of course, he's also been linked with a move to Burnley during the summer. So I've been told by various sources, doing the rounds on the World Wide Web. Whether or not they're true or not, that remains to be seen. We've also been linked to Charlie Adam, of course. But it's back to this game, and it's Taylor for Wales with the throw. Welsh fans, Irish fans, who's going to win now? Who do you think will come out on top? Will it be Wales or Northern Ireland? Let me know in the comments to the right of the stream. Who's going to win this all British last 16 clash? And what a clash it has been. But still lacking a goal. And that's all we need in this game. We've had everything else we could have wished for. Who's going to win it? Here's Stephen Davis, the Irish captain. 10 yards inside the Welsh half. Does really well. And he brings Cathcart into the game. Cathcart has to play it back over the halfway line. And now Macaulay, once again, Macaulay has to turn back once more. And this game will be building up to a real crescendo now in Paris. Well, he's the man that's put the ball in the back of the net, but the goal has not counted for anything for Wales because he was offside. Johnny Evans to take the Irish throw about 5 yards from the halfway line inside his own half. In fact, he takes the throw from halfway. Lafferty flicks it on. Jamie Walden lurking further forward. It will be another Irish throw, and midway inside the Welsh half of the field, and Johnny Evans once again goes over to the far side to take that throw. A couple of Republic shirts I saw in the Irish contingent there. But here's Lafferty, battled away up front. Although one would argue he should have had a yellow card to his name by now, but he's won his team a throw in a very good position, level with the Welsh penalty box. An opportunity afoot now for Northern Ireland to take the lead. Potentially now, you think their best opportunity will come from blunt balls and set plays into the box. And there's a cross in from Stuart Dallas, but it's hooked away by Williams from the edge of his own 6-yard line. Still Northern Ireland have it on the edge of the D. Here's Davis. Davis out towards Dallas. Dallas digs out a cross, but there's nobody in white in the middle. And from a Welsh point of view, relief is the word as that ball crosses the line for a Welsh goal kick. Another good delivery, I have to say, by Davis and by Dallas rather. But unfortunately, there was no Irish players neither trying or wanting to gamble inside that 6-yard area. You don't know, if you don't gamble, you don't You can't win a raffle if you don't buy a ticket. We've played almost halfway through the second half. We've played 65 minutes and they've just zoomed by. And I have to say, it's been interesting. I just hope my balls keep widely. Oh dear, Kevin. Oh dear. I can only speculate. Unfortunately, it's only speculation. We don't know what's going to happen, of course. But at this moment in time, let's concentrate on the Euros. And that's a foul, surely? No. Martin Atkinson was happy with that challenge there on Jamie Ward. Ward asking the question, was it a free kick? Not in referee Atkinson's mind, it wasn't. And Wales can get it forward with Ramsey, but he plays it back, or has to play it back to Wayne Hennessy. And the Welsh have been a little bit lacklustre in the final third. Maybe it's the tension of the game. Maybe it's the fear of throwing away an opportunity of a quarter-final berth, because these two sides have got a tremendous opportunity. Here's Gunter's crossing towards the 6-yard box. Carlson Carter was there. So too was Ramsey again. Here's Ramsey once more, in fact. Johnny Williams had gone in for the first ball. This is Ramsey now. Back to Joe Allen. Allen to Williams. Williams turns. Good play again. Jack Boyer says hello. Hello there. We're going to just carry on for a moment. Williams had gone down in the edge of the area. No foul given. Now Ramsey has it. Wales now having a bit of possession. And now an opportunity here for Bale to take the ball. And plays a lovely 1-2 then. And was surely tagged there by the Irish defender. Or the Irish midfielder Stephen Davidson. He becomes the second Irishman in the book. Trying to play a 1-2 there with the defender, with his Welsh colleague there, which was Ben Davies, and Stephen Davis' namesake in the book. And he certainly took out Gareth Bale there with a lot of ferocity. Ramsey behind this free kick to the left of the penalty box, to the left-hand side. It will be curled. It's about a good 40 yards from goal, so it will be. You would think it would be a floater, and it will be floated into that penalty area, but it's not really got near the penalty area, to be fair. He didn't get any great height on it, Ramsey. It was a poor free kick, but he's got a throw out of it, and that's the best he could have hoped for. Here he is now to Williams. Williams on the left-hand side. Bell hugging that left touch line. Williams instead has to go in field, gets the crossing towards the penalty area. Actually, Williams was lurking towards the back post. And here's Stuart Dallas now for Northern Ireland. 67 minutes gone. There are 23 minutes to remaining. If there's no score, and if it ends level, we will have 30 minutes more, and you'll hear every kick that matters of extra time. We'll have a couple of minutes break. We'll put a new stream on for extra time, and then who knows, it could be penalties as well. Although Kevin has stated early on in his comment, he doesn't want the penalties. He can't stand it anymore. But when you're a neutral, you absolutely love it. And now there's going to be a second Irish change. It's Connor Washington, of course, of QPR. Covered him. He was very clever in the game against Burnley. Even though QPR lost, he was one of their best players when he came on as a substitute. Jamie Ward of Nottingham Forest comes off, and Connor Washington of Queen's Park Rangers comes on with 68 and three-quarter minutes gone. And what an opportunity. Ward has worked well. He's worked hard, gets a pat on the head from his manager, Michael O'Neill. He knows that he's put in the hard work. And now who will have the bottle now? Who will strike in the next 21 minutes? If it's level after that, then we will have the extra half an hour and possibly penalties. And that's the beauty of knockout football. And cup tie football is always a good thing. This game, it's FA Cup football all the way now to the final in the Stade de France in Paris in 10 days on July the 10th. In fact, the final Sunday, July the 10th, and you'll hear full match commentary of that final as well, including all four quarterfinals preceding the last 16. You'll hear 3 more commentary games, of course. We've got the hosts tomorrow against the Republic coming up. That's at 2 o'clock. As we just break off for a moment because Lafferty chasing on that long ball, and it was hooked away there by Hennessy. And now a chance for Wales to get it clear. And now I can carry on now. And then on the same night, we'll bring you a second live commentary. On one day, we'll bring you Hungary versus Belgium. That will determine who will play the winners of this game, of course. And not forgetting England versus Iceland. What a game that's going to be on Monday night. And of course, we'll bring you up to date with the early game, the big heavyweight game between Spain and Italy. And then all 4 quarterfinals, all kick off at 8 o'clock, and all will be given the JB Claret treatment, full match commentary on every one of them, both semi-finals and the final. And you'll hear them all. You'll hear the last 8 onwards, every game in its entirety. And now here's Jonny Evans for Northern Ireland. 0-0 in Paris. The first of our last 16 commentaries. And a good ball over the top now for Lafferty, but he's faced by 3 Welsh defenders, and he goes down, but goes down fairly under challenge from Chester. No penalty, never going to be in a month for Sanders, and Bale chasing a long ball. Will he reach it? No, he won't. Not even the great Gareth Bale can chase too many lost causes like that. Was there a case for a penalty? Well, it was 6-1 half a dozen. The other both were pulling at each other's jerseys, to be brutally honest with you. And in the end, nothing else was to come of it. Jonny Evans is, I think, is hurt there. He's taking on extra energy there. He's just having one of those sports bar things that they usually have. Take on extra energy on an energy sapping day, and it's quite hot there over in Paris, I would have thought. It's very difficult to really keep your wits about it. Monkey asks what the score will be. It will be 0-0, and it still is 0-0, and we're 18 minutes away from an extra half an hour. Monkey 122. Good to see you again. We haven't seen you for a long time, Monkey. How are you doing? And if we haven't even heard from our friend down in Canada, Brandon Hayes. If he's there, give us a bell. Give us a text if you're there, Brandon. What your feelings on who's going to go through in this game, Wales or Northern Ireland? If you're there, let me know. 0-0. And ball possession overall 56% to Wales, with Northern Ireland sneaking back with 44%. So Northern Ireland having more of the ball, mainly in the second half, to be fair. But the crucial thing is that the scoreline still remains the same. It remains 0-0. Here's Ramsey now. Gets the ball. Plays a lovely ball, but it's too overhit. And it's an easy one there for Mike McGovern, the Northern Irish goalkeeper. Just been let go, of course, by Scottish Club Hamilton Academicals, who are playing the Championship, of course, up in Scotland. And he's been linked with a move to the Premier League. He's also been linked with a move to Championship side Rotherham United. Obviously Alan Stubbs, the new Rotherham manager, taking a very keen interest in him. The way he played against Germany, he's really put himself in the shop window, and to be fair, he hasn't done himself too much harm here tonight. In fairness, he's done really well, Michael McGowan. I've been very impressed with his goalkeeping throughout the tournament, and I've seen him a couple of times. He's kept goal very assured, and he's looked very comfortable in this sort of company at the highest level. And all credit to him, he's really done well. Here's Bale now running about 40-50 yards, and he's got towards the byline on the left hand side. The cross was charged down now by Craig Cathcart, in fact, and it's a throw to Wales. And Ramsey has it for the Welsh. 0-0. Out to Bale. Bale gets the crossing. Just behind Robson Carnu, in fact. Now an opportunity now for Northern Ireland to break, but Williams is back there for the Welsh, and he finds his colleague Ramsey. Ramsey now plays it infield to Carnu, inside and on the edge of the D. Ramsey now. He's got Bale on the left of the penalty area. First time cross for Bale. Oh, it's been turned into his own net by Gareth McAuley. Oh, what a disaster for Northern Ireland. McAuley sinks to his knees, and Wales are in front. And maybe on the balance of play, they don't deserve to be, but they've got the lucky break. And Wales are now 15 minutes away from the quarterfinals of the Euros for 2016. And how unfortunate Will Gareth McCauley be now? Northern Ireland, if they're going to have any designs of staying in this tournament, have to score in the next 15 minutes. It's Bell's cross, and to be fair to McCauley, there was nothing else he could have done. It was a wicked ball played in there to the 6-yard area, and he had Robson Kanu right on the back of him there. If McCauley had missed it, Robson Kanu, you'd have bet your boots on would have got there anyway. Then what else could he have done? Wales in front, possibly undeserved on the balance of play because Northern Ireland have had the better chances, but the quality of Bale has played a part in the goal, and it's Wales 1, Northern Ireland 0, but you can't deny that Wales have had that little bit of quality, even if they haven't deserved it on the chances created. They have been a little bit lethargic as far as the final three is concerned, but that's probably down to nerves more than anything else. But one must feel some sympathy for Gareth McCauley. There was little or nothing else he could have done about that ball in. It was just a wonderful ball in from Bale, and they don't call him the Welsh Wizard for nothing, do they? And Wales, who were expected to be red hot favourites now, are in front. And here's John Williams, the Crystal Palace man. Plays it back to Taylor on the left-hand side. Wales 1 up. A goal by Gareth McCauley in the 76th minute. Has given heartbreak to Northern Ireland, who have battled so hard in this game and made some great chances. Stuart Dallas with one golden opportunity. Wales, I think, have had the ball in the net once. That was for offside before that. And then the Gareth Bale free kick. They haven't really created much else, really. In all honesty, there was a header from Vokes that went about 10 yards wide of goal, but nothing else of any note. And then Bale comes on, puts on the afterburners down the left-hand side, whips across in front of the byline and whips it back into the 6-yard area. And in came McCauley. He had to get there. He had to try and stop Robson Kanu from scoring. If he hadn't have made it, then Robson Kanu would have had a possibility there, definitely, almost certainly, of putting it in the net anyway. So whatever the situation, Wales were always going to score. So Northern Ireland now, I've got to really go for it. Maybe Michael O'Neill has to try and change things around. And well, I think what Kiwi means is he's a New Zealander. He's from New Zealand. Otherwise, look up the All Blacks. Look up the cricketers. The New Zealand cricket team. They're always nicknamed the Kiwis, the All Blacks. Everything else, they're always. But New Zealand is a lovely country. I'd love to visit there one day, Kevin. And they are full of Palace players, the Welsh. But let's be fair, though. Northern Ireland, you know, I feel so absolutely sorry for them. They've battled well. They've really played well. But when you've got quality like Gareth Bale in your team, then almost inevitably, he's always going to be the real difference, and he is the real deal when it comes to big games. And he's had so many of them over the last 3 years with Real Madrid. Niall McGinn will replace the hard-working, very committed Oliver Norwood. The man born in Burnley comes on to replace Niall McGinn. And he got the second and decisive goal against the Ukraine in a very, very brave and well-deserved display. But whatever happens now, Northern Ireland should be very proud of what they've achieved in this tournament. They weren't expected to even qualify, let alone make the last 16. And to be fair, what a job Michael O'Neill has done there. And he's become the first Irish manager since the great Billy Bingham 30 years ago to get them to a major tournament. And in fact getting them now to win an ace of a quarter-final. They were in an ace of reaching the World Cup semis in '82. They went out in the second group phase of that tournament. And now they have a free kick. They've still got 11 minutes to go, so it's not all over yet for Northern Ireland. It's not curtains yet for them. Connor Washington, he's quality enough to make a difference. These free kicks need to be good now, otherwise it could well be curtains. But what a run they've been on. There's a free kick to the right, just 10 yards inside. It's Davis who swings it in towards the penalty area. There's a man thrown around the back and a chance here. Lafferty! The whistle had gone anyway. I think presumably for offside, in fact, against the attacking player. And I think it was number 7. Niall McGinn had well, there was I think a Welsh player had gone down. In fact, it was Gunter who was fouled. McGinnis stowing round the back again. This was the goal again. Played in by Bale. Third own goal scored at Euro 2016. More now than any other European Championships that have gone before and it's almost in its 56-year history. The first tournament, of course, was back in 1960, of course. And its 56-year history, we've seen it's a tournament that's seen more own goals in it than any of the others in its 56-year history combined. Here's Willie. Oh, dear me, that was a meaty challenge there. There was two players lying on the ground. Williams is almost certainly one. Martin Atkinson sure has got to stop it. Referee Atkinson bringing on the trainer. Williams is one player down, and Williams, I think, might be the other one. And it looks like Williams really took it. And, well, this could be a real delay now. Williams is down. He's thankfully both are okay and conscious because I can see both players are moving there. Williams was Ashley Williams was certainly the other one, and Johnny Williams. So both Williams is down. Ashley and Jonathan. Purely accidental, by the way. Both committed players. John Williams is on his sat there, and I just think, oof, dear me. Ashley Williams is a big beast of a player, and poor old Johnny Williams took the brunt of it. Corey Evans was right in the sandwich as well, but he escaped unharmed. But I don't think Chris Coleman wanting the game stopped. Johnny Williams he's at least sitting up a bit. Ashley Williams is still lying on his back, and well, this could be a little bit of time added on at the end now, maybe at least 2 or 3 minutes at the end, which will probably give Northern Ireland a sporting chance now of trying to get back into this game. But it gives us a chance now. It gives both sets of players, apart from the two stricken, of course, to just take stock. One more change that Michael O'Neill has got to make, and that's McGinnis, number 21. He's going to go forward now, I suppose, and try and save this game. Josh McGinnis, and he actually plays as a midfield player, but I'm sure he'll go forward. The Kilmarnock man, he plays in Scotland now, and well, we need a stretcher at all. Ashley Williams is okay. He's a tough cookie, the Swansea captain. Wild horses wouldn't drag him off at this moment in time, and the Welsh medical team making sure that he's going to be A-OK to continue. It's his shoulder that's hurt. He's a tough cookie, Williams. He doesn't like to come off and carry on. He has to go off the field, of course, as it's protocol with UEFA and FIFA regulations, of course. But I must say, it's they have made two changes. Cano and Johnny Williams have come on, so Wales still have one change. If Ashley Williams can't make it, or any of the Williams guys can't make it, Gareth McCauley's been sacrificed at centre back. So a chance here for McGinnis. Poor old Gareth McCauley has to come off now. He can't really put that own goal he scored right. His teammates now have to put that right for him. You feel for him because he didn't deserve that. But what else could he have done? What else in the world could he have done? Ball back now with McGovern, who again has played well. And again, the header one, and I'm sorry about Chopper Guy. I'm just getting fed up of him saying stuff about his own channel and not about what the subject is actually about. It's about the football. If you want to comment on this channel, please comment on the football. Please, guys. Anybody who's new to subscribing, please do not. But if you're going to comment on this video, comment on the football. Comment on who might go through and who won't. Here's McGinnis now, tackled there by Chester. Now John Williams, who's back on his feet, now has got the ball over on the far side. Wales have got plenty, not too many forward, and Williams has done well against Johnny Evans, but he's ran out of pitching in effect, and a goal kick it is to Northern Ireland, who need to get a goal here. Although Although once has said that Ireland has lost. No, they haven't lost. That is not the case. They've still got 5 minutes to go plus stoppage time. They're still in this tournament. One goal here would keep them in it, and we'd have another half an hour more. So there's still the strong possibility if Ireland do score, then it will be extra time. Here's McGinn now for Northern Ireland. They play so well. They don't deserve to be going out if that is to be the case. The ball over the top now, Robson Kanu, and McGovern had to come off his line. And to be fair, he put Robson Kanu off, and that was good goalkeeping. He couldn't really contact in the Irish goalkeeper either. He had to come out, narrow his angles. There is still time left. Ireland have not lost by any stretch of the imagination. Williams is struggling again. Ashley, that is. And Wales may well have to bring on another substitution here. Poor old Ashley Williams. He's a tough cookie, but you feel for him. Martin Atkinson overseeing things now. And Aaron Ramsey making the signal, as I can see there, that there's going to be a change in the offing. He has to. Although Williams wants to continue for the remaining 4 minutes for stoppage time. Well, James Collins was being prepared to come on, but Ashley Williams has said, I'm carrying on, boss. I'm carrying on. There's still 4 minutes to go. We can hang on, folks. We'll get through and get into the quarterfinals. Although, well, he'll be effectively playing now as a passenger now for Wales. But they're leading by a goal to nil, but it's a precarious lead. Ashley Williams, will he be coming off? He wants to stay on. I know he's got pride, the guy, and I know he wants to carry on, but maybe he's got to look at his own safety first, really. Wales could well go through, but there's 3 minutes of stoppage time, 3 minutes plus stoppage time to go, and I'm sure there'll be a big chunk of that, possibly 3, maybe 4, maybe 5 minutes. Here's Hennessy with a kick. There's not really too many Wales players forward. Bell winning a header on, but it's straight in the arms of the brilliant Michael McGovern, who's played heroically in this tournament for Northern Ireland and has done himself and his reputation no harm at all. And well, Hamilton Academicals, I think, have made a massive mistake in letting him go, because he'll go on to bigger and better things. That's a body check there on Gareth Bale, and it will be a free kick to Wales. There is a bit of frustration now creeping in that Irish play. It's Cathcart who's body checked in there. It's a free kick left of the left-hand side now, 10-15 yards inside the Northern Irish half. And let's be fair, it's been a close game. It's been well fought. It's been well battled by both teams. And if it goes down to the Gareth McCauley own goal, if it is to end that way, what a sad and sorry end for Northern Ireland, who don't deserve that at all. They've really battled their hearts out. They've done it again. They've had another brave performance. And what else could the poor guy Gareth McCauley have done? So what have we got left in the tank now in this game? Offside given, the flag had gone up straight away. It's a free kick to Northern Ireland. How they could do with George Best back. If only they could get him back from up in the sky, get him on the ball and playing forward. And still 1-0. If you think it's so boring, go away then. It's 1-0. This is a very good game. I don't understand why you say it was boring. If it's my commentary, then I'm sorry, but I've got to just go as I feel in this commentary. That's how I rock and roll. Here come Northern Ireland though. Chance here for Lafferty. On the edge of the D. Davis is in there. Can Ireland save themselves? They played so well. Here's a chance for Dallas, the Leeds man, who made so many things happen. He forced the best opportunity for Northern Ireland in the first half. He's forced a throw. Seconds remaining. It's not boring at all. Get out of it. It's 1-0 to Wales, but it's been nothing but boring. The commentary's been nothing. It's been anything. The game's been anything but boring. The commentary's been anything but boring. It's 1-0 to Wales. Lafferty, he's thrown his man down there rather petulantly, I thought, but the referee letting it go, and it's into the penalty area, and well taken by Wayne Hennessy from the throw by Dallas, and that was beautifully taken by the goalkeeper, and he must have been under a lot of pressure. There was a forest of bodies to get through, and my goodness, he took it. The throw came from the left hand side, the far side as I look. We're now playing the 90 minutes right about now. How much longer have we got? at the end of the game. We've got 4 additional minutes. Felix Bricks of Germany has signalled we're going to have 4 added minutes. Presumably it was to the injury for the 2 Williamses for Wales, Ashley and Jonathan. So we're into the 4 added minutes. The first of 4. We've had 17 seconds off that first minute gone. The game very much in the balance now. All substitutes used by Northern Ireland. Wales have still got one up their sleeve, and that's surely going to be a foul on Hal Robson-Kanu. And a free kick. Corey Evans with a frustrating challenge. Ray says, excellent commentary. Thank you, Ray. Thank you very much indeed. We're still another 4 minutes, still another 3 minutes of the extra time to go. If Northern Ireland score in the next 3 minutes, we will have extra time, folks. Unless Gareth Bale can put a stop to it. Gareth McCauley's unfortunate own goal could be sending Northern Ireland home in the most cruelest of circumstances. Ramsey and Bale over the free kick. It's a good 30-35 yards from goal. Not too many Welshmen forward. Robson-Kanu, in fact, the furthest man forward. Instead, they just play a 1-2 with each other and try to get Williams in behind. And that will run dead into touch for a goal kick. And Northern Ireland now have got towards the halfway mark of the 4 minutes. Northern Ireland with a goal kick. McGovern with the right foot. He locks it way over halfway. But again, Chester wins the first ball. Now it's with Johnny Evans, the former Manchester United man, now playing his trade with West Brom. Plays the ball in again, the Welsh get it out. We've almost played 1 minute 45 of the 4. We're almost up towards the halfway mark of the 4 minutes. Remember, it's not exactly 4 minutes. It's a minimum of 4 minutes. Free kick to Wales, infringement. And Ramsey now will take a lot of his possible time as he can. Wales are nearly there. They're 2 minutes minimum away. The reason I say minimum because it is a minimum. The referee Martin Atkinson after that can add a bit more time on if he wishes. It's within his discretion. His discretion is the final. He's the referee, and it's all said and done. The Welsh are celebrating, but there's still 2 minutes to go. Northern Ireland have still a chance. The free kick from the goalkeeper, straight to the other goalkeeper. McGovern kicks with his hands. From his hands, over the halfway line with his right foot, up towards Lafferty, who flicks it on. Chances here for Northern Ireland now. Can Davis get a ball in? McGinn now on the other side, the right-hand side. He needs to pick out a man in white shirt, and he'll have to settle for a throw because the cross was not the greatest. Still Northern Ireland push, and it's going to be a throw now. And it's McGuinness to take. We're coming up towards the final minute of the 4. Additional of a minimum of 4 added on. McGuinness with a throw in towards the 6-yard area. A good fist away by Hennessy. Got enough distance on it. And Anzi can get it away. But then Davis was tugged there. In fact, he was rugby tackled. It's a sort of challenge that would have gone down well in the Millennium Stadium and Twickenham and Murrayfield. But not in this European Championships. There's still time for Northern Ireland. They have a free kick. They may as well throw McGovern up from the back as well. Throw everything at it. Get everyone in the penalty area. They've got an opportunity now. 30 seconds to go. Wales are almost there, but it's a free kick to Northern Ireland. Davis with a free kick headed away. Still alive for the Irish. And here's a chance again. And it's a corner. And that own goal from McCauley could be sending Ireland out in the most cruelest of circumstances unless they can score here now. Hughes is forward, and look at McGovern now coming forward. What a finish to this game. McGovern is there, bodging in there. It's towards McGovern. Bale with a header away. We've played the 4 minutes, and now there will be no more. And it's Wales just who go through. But how cruel on Northern Ireland, who battled so hard, and have gone to an unfortunate own goal from poor Gareth McCauley. Wales sneaked through, but I'm telling you now, the Welsh did not play vintage football today. They were very, very fortunate. Northern Ireland will feel justifiably cruelly done to. They battled so well, had the best chances, but they should hold their heads up high. Wales will meet the winners of Hungary and Belgium next weekend for a place in the semi-finals. But let's hear it for Northern Ireland, who played a brilliant part, Kevin says, thanks for a great commentary. You would love New Zealand. Even a few Burnley fans down there. When is your next commentary? I'm just coming to that now, Kevin. The next commentary will involve the Irish Republic at 2 p.m. tomorrow. They play the French, and I repeated that 2010 World Cup playoff, if you remember, when Thierry Henry blatantly handled the ball, so they're gunning for revenge there, although Wales will start as favourites for that one. And then later on that same afternoon, that same evening in fact, we will bring you commentary of Hungary versus Belgium. And then on Monday night, you aren't going to miss this one, Kevin, England v Iceland. And can Roy Hodgson's team on Monday possibly kickstart their challenge to their first ever European title? But it's Wales who go through to the last 8, but let's spare a thought for Northern Ireland, folks. They battled so well in the 4 games that we've seen them. They scored an important victory and a famous one against the Ukraine. It took them into the last 16 in the first place. They battled so well, they got through as one of the best third place finishers. And really, they deserve a lot of credit. And the Green and White Army, who have followed them all the way through thick and thin for so many years, they know where they were, at least when Michael O'Neill took over. They were in the doldrums. They didn't know when the next big tournament was going to come from. He didn't have a particularly good World Cup qualifying campaign, Michael O'Neill, but what he did was get some continuity in the squad. They got to this tournament by winning their group in the qualifying rounds, and just to be there was an achievement for them. But to get to the last 16 was even more tremendous and even more special achievement for Northern Ireland. And how cruel their tournament had to end on such an unfortunate own goal by Gareth McCall. You didn't really put a foot wrong, but in all fairness to him, it would have still been you would have thought, by Hal Robson-Kanu, who was gambling at the back post. But the Welsh move on to a possible quarter-final between them and the winners of Hungary against Belgium. As I say, we'll bring you commentary on that. Then after the last 16 games have been played after the England match, we'll bring you commentary of all 4 quarter-finals, home nations in them or not. We'll certainly cover the Welsh quarter-final, of course. If England get there, we'll cover them. We'll cover every quarter-final, every semi-final, both semi-finals, and of course the final on Sunday, July the 10th. But that's it from me on a night of high emotion and high drama and a great game in Paris. It's Wales who go through, but Northern Ireland can leave with their heads held high. Goodbye.
Have you fed Bozza? Alright. Oh, you bloody stupid. What are you commentating? You should tell me if you're going to do one and I won't walk in.